Recently, India celebrated its 78th Independence Day. But as women of this country, are we truly independent and free? On 9th August, a 31-year-old trainee doctor was brutally murdered and raped while on duty at RG Kar Medical College. It's so sad, right? Like a doctor, she worked day in and day out to save lives. And she herself, her life is so brutally taken away from her. हमारी जन्मभूमि भारत भूमि, भारत को माँ बुलाते हैं हम. The land of our epics, रामायण and महाभारत. द्रौपदी के वस्त्र हरण की वजह से जंग लड़ गई थी. Millions of men lost their lives in the Battle of Kurukshetra, which is supposed to be one of the bloodiest wars ever fought. But today in 2024, the reality is so different. India is one of the top 5 unsafest countries for women. According to the most recent stats, almost 84 rapes happen in the country every single day. It is totally heartbreaking to think that men like this all over the country do not see the difference between a 3-month-old baby infant girl to an 18-year-old school-going teenager, to a 31-year-old doctor, to an 80-year-old grandmother. None of us, irrespective of our age, irrespective of our geographical location, irrespective of our educational qualification, are safe in this country. पर सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि हमारा लीगल सिस्टम फ्लॉड है when it comes to rape cases. Laws तो हैं, but they are not time bound. By the time the crime is committed to the time the abuser is convicted, there is a long drawn legal battle. Imagine the emotional strain, the financial burden that comes on the victim's family. आप निर्भया केस को ही देख लीजिए. The unfortunate incident happened in 2012. And when were the accused given their proper sentence? Only in 2020. 8 साल. हमें 8 साल लग गए to punish such a heinous crime. आपको थोड़ा context देने के लिए I did some research. Unlike India, what are the punishment and sentence for the same crime in some other countries? Saudi Arabia, beheading within days. And I think why that is so important, within days. The justice is served for such a horrible crime. North Korea, death by firing squad. Afghanistan, shot in the head or hanged to death. The biggest problem here is that our punishment needs to be time bound, needs to be time sensitive. Otherwise कोई change नहीं होने वाला है. हर 10 साल हम ऐसे ही एक केस के बारे में बात करते रहेंगे, मुद्दे उठाते रहेंगे, कैंडल लाइट मार्चेस करते रहेंगे, सोशल मीडिया पे आउटबर्स्ट करते रहेंगे और कुछ नहीं बदलेगा. The entire nation is shook. Today morning, for my work commute, my dad didn't let me take an Uber. And I don't blame him. As a father, he is concerned for my safety. So for all mothers and fathers of young girls, I want to tell you that abhi the most important thing that you can do for your daughter is have this conversation with her. Listen to her. What is she feeling? What are other girls around her feeling? Is she angry? Is she sad? Is she feeling unsafe? How can you help her feel safer in her day-to-day commute? Maybe अगर वो school अकेले जा रही है, so there can be a buddy system of a few girls from the neighborhood. अगर वो Uber ले रही है, तो maybe आप ensure करिए कि वो आपके साथ share करे Uber app पे. अगर local transport ले रही है, तो आप इंश्योर करिए कि वो लेडीज कंपार्टमेंट यूज करें. These small steps and open conversations go a long way. And एक और बात, make sure you do not leave your sons out of this conversation. जितने हमारे लड़के और लड़कियां सेंसिटाइज होंगी इस इशू को लेके, उतना we can prevent such cases from happening in the future. Talking about men, I genuinely feel so hopeful and uplifted when I see a lot of our Indian men, whether they're celebrities like Ayushmann Khurrana, our male politicians, even our friends and families, there's been an outpour of cries for injustice and also sharing their emotions on social media. I love that the men are here to raise their voices and say that this is not okay and not all men are rapists. But I also feel that rapists are not born, they are made. What do I mean by that? जब हम ऐसे एक केस के बारे में बात करते हैं, रेप, वो एक बहुत एक्सट्रीम सिचुएशन होती है. जब हम उसके बारे में सोचते हैं, the first thought that comes into all our minds is how could a human being fall so low and commit something as horrible as that? Even when we talk about the Kolkata case, the allegedly accused Sanjay Roy has had a history of physical abuse against his ex-partners. हमारी सोसाइटी में हम बहुत सी चीज़ें अनदेखी कर देते हैं, thinking that they are small. If you're a man listening to this and wondering how you can help, I'll tell you, you can help by standing up against your other fellow men every time they do something that's disrespectful towards a woman. आप स्कूल में हैं and your best friend makes an inappropriate comment about a girl in your class. आपको पता है वो गलत है, but आप चुप रहते हैं. चुप मत रहिए. The same person will then think that it's okay to eve tease a woman on a road in his 20s. The same man tomorrow might become someone who does not believe in consent in his future relationships. God forbid, this same man in his 30s thinks it's okay to physically or sexually abuse people. And then one day, this man is known as a rapist. Rapists don't feel what they're doing is wrong because उनका mindset होता है. They feel that it is okay to do these things to women because women are not equal to them. So ऐसा कोई भी छोटे से छोटा इंसिडेंट अगर आपके फ्रेंड सर्कल या वर्क स्पेस में होए, आप ज़रूर उन्हें बोलिए कि ये नहीं ठीक है. You never know what that small action can prevent in the future. I'm repeating, rapists are not born. They are made. अक्सर ऐसे होता है, छोटे लड़के अपने फादर्स, चाचाज, मामास को देखते हैं while growing up and उनका कैसा व्यवहार है towards the women of the house. When they're so young, they're just formulating their own thoughts and what their outlook towards life. And जब ऐसे छोटे लड़के देखते हैं that it is normal to be abusive towards a woman, to talk down upon her, to maybe not respect her, to not treat her as an equal. And also when there is no one to correct their thinking, that is when it becomes a problem. अगर आप ऐसे कोई छोटे लड़के को जानते हैं, शायद आप उनके नेबर हैं या कोई वेल विशर हैं, please take out 5 minutes to talk to that boy, to make him understand that this is not okay, so that maybe he can grow up to be a different man. At that tender age, this young boy does not have the judgment of right from wrong. So it is very important to interject at that point. अगर आप उससे तभी बात करेंगे, प्यार से समझाएंगे, आप इस लड़के का पूरा माइंडसेट चेंज कर सकते हैं. You do not know the ripple effects of that one conversation in that boy's life. As an Indian woman, I want to highlight, we do not want your protection. What we are fighting for, which is actually a constitutional right, is safety. तो अगर बात करें protection versus safety, what is the difference? I am not a damsel in distress. I do not want my brother, father, grandfather, chacha, mama, friend to come and rescue me. I do not want that. That is protection. And अगर आप मुझे protect करेंगे, I'm your relative, does that mean you do not protect the other women who are not related to you? So what we want is safety. Safety to walk on the roads anytime. Safety to use public transport. Safety to not be catcalled whether I'm wearing a sari or a skirt. Safety in my own workplace. As a woman, I can understand आपको कैसा लग रहा होगा. I feel you. I see you. Some of you must be feeling very confused. आपको गुस्सा भी आ रहा होगा. आपको रोना भी आ रहा होगा. Above all, you must be feeling helpless and unsafe. But remember, I am with you. We are all with you. As Indian women, as a collective, we have a voice. And our individual voices amplify to make an India of our dreams. Recently, I came across a quote by Sheikh Mohammed. If a woman walks alone at night without fear, you know she is in Emirates. I really hope that our country's leader can say this about India in the near future. I pray that me, you, and every woman in India can feel safe and free in our motherland.